Hey guys!
Hey
Hey Jared!
Are you ready to try another fantastic not coffee beverage?
Sure are.
Okay, well this time I have something that's been requested. This is Dandelion root coffee. And yeah, I got it online and the comments on Amazon.com were saying that it's not strong enough. So you can see I already opened it. According to recommendations, I roasted it more. So I took this, because I guess like if you get this just like normally, it's more like dandelion root tea.
Mm-hmm. I've had that.
Yes, I remember you saying that, but like you can make it more like coffee, it just has to be roasted. So I'd be curious to hear about like how this compares to the tea, because you've had that before. Yes, on here it says pour 6 ounces of boiling water over 1 to 2 teaspoons of tea. Steep for 5-10 minutes. So that all seems pretty arbitrary. So I'm going to do whatever this is.
Oh, dusty.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's herbal too. One more, or not one more.
One more. Let's do it. Let's
go crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's nice and dark.
Yeah, it looks like coffee-ish.
Yeah, wow. It's rich looking.
Yeah, it looks like chocolate.
I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought this was gonna be weak.
It's much darker when it's in the water than when it's not.
That startled me a little bit. It is very dark.
Wow, that is
black.
That is possibly darker than I drink my real coffee.
That's saying something. You drink very strong coffee. It looks like a very dark espresso.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put it into these very dark cups, so
No one
it will
will
just
see anything.
It'll just be like invisible.
Oh, it's not totally pitch black.
Yeah, that does look like coffee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dark coffee. All right, let's try it. So first, let's give it a sniff. Oh. Ooh, that is medicinal smelling.
It smells like the dandelion tea I've had.
Okay.
Which has like a bitter
Green beans.
but herbal. Yeah.
Green
It
beans.
does smell like green beans.
Oh yeah, it does. I don't like green beans.
It's the wrong kind of bean.
Yeah.
And honeycomb.
Honeycomb green beans. Why isn't that like more popular cereal? Holy
Okay,
mother of
You
God.
made that really strong. I like it.
It's really strong.
That tastes like coffee.
Does it?
Yeah, it tastes like coffee with a little edge of medicine.
I like this. I could just drink this.
Oh. To me it just tastes very, very bitter.
Well, yeah, that's what black coffee tastes like.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like black coffee. Maybe that's what makes it so much like the real thing. Like, usually like the black version of all these not coffees I can drink.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, this is hard for me.
This is great. I didn't have coffee today. This is sort of like having coffee.
Yeah,
Right?
you're kind of perked up.
Yeah.
There's no caffeine in it either.
It's a
Great placebo.
Yeah, it's psychological trick.
What is the science with dogs? It's that.
Pavlovian.
Dog science.
Yeah. You're having a dog science reaction.
Kind of tastes like echinacea tincture. It tastes like a lot of stuff.
It's like coffee
Yeah.
and the sweet smell of hay.
It's got a little bit more of the like bitter tannic flavor, the like aromatic part of
It
it.
is tannic. It's
It's
more
really
tannic than coffee would be.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that tips me off. It's not coffee.
Does it remind you of the tea though?
Yeah, it tastes like the tea. The tea has more of the aromatic quality and is bitter, but is not this strong. If this is like 100%, the tea is kind of like 75 or 60.
And so this is definitely not like comparable to a really great cup of coffee, which has all sorts of qualities this doesn't have. But when it comes to like desperation coffee, this is better than some of the desperation coffee.
True.
Okay. So it's not like your best cup of coffee, but it's still good.
It's on the low end of good. I mean, it's good.
But it does qualify, it does satisfy
Yeah.
your desire for black coffee.
Yeah.
Now I hate to do this to you because you're enjoying the fact that this is similar to your love of black coffee.
It's for science. I'm a science dog.
So yes. So let's do some milk and sugar. Put some milk and sugar in here and see like if I can, grasp something in here other than bitterness. Great. So I'm gonna do one of these.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's like throwing milk into an abyss.
Wow, it really colors up like coffee.
Yeah, like a dark coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that actually does look like coffee.
Wow.
Heck.
Looks kind of good. Cheers.
That tastes a lot like coffee.
Yeah.
It totally disguises the floral character.
Mm.
Yeah, you could pass this off. People would be tired and disappointed, but they would be convinced that they had coffee and they'd be confused as to why they still felt bad.
That's just because they're not science dogs, though. It's easier for me to drink. I can actually drink it now, but I'm still having difficulty drinking it.
Do you think if we put one less spoonful in, it would have been...
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we made it like a little too strong. I've had very strong coffee before, and I've made coffee with, too much grounds, not enough water. And although that is bitter, it's a different type of bitterness than this bitterness. Like this tastes bitter like in like a bitter herbal cough drop kind of way to me.
Mhm.
If someone were to hand this to me, I would not think it was coffee.
I would.
You would.
I am a fool.
A fool for coffee.
Fool for coffee. We've got the fool for coffee, the science dog for coffee, and then there's
No one
me.
can fool you.
The coffee skeptic. So on a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 beans is a cup of coffee and 0 beans is not a cup of coffee, how much of a cup of coffee is this? How many beans does it get?
5.
5! 5. That is the first 5 rating of this show. Let's give a little round of applause. Ella?
I think that the floral edge, the sort of medicinal thing, would tip me off that this was not exactly coffee.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like with the milk and sugar, I would definitely be convinced. But I don't usually drink my coffee with milk and sugar, and so the way that it tasted before, I would say that's not coffee. I'm just gonna give it the generous 4.5 because even though it's not like coffee with the milk and sugar, it's completely like coffee.
I'll give it a 3 because I feel like if I were to make this a little weaker, I'd be a little bit more convinced. I might give it like a 3.5 or a 4. If it were to be blended, it would be very much like a cup of coffee, I feel. But straight off, if someone were to give this to me, I'd be like, no way, this is not coffee. This is way too herbal tasting. We got a 5, a 4.5, and a 3. So let's give it a 4. Seem fair?
4 cups. 4
That's 4 beans. That's pretty good. I think this is something that if you're looking for a coffee alternative or looking to lower caffeine intake, This would do it. I mean, it gives you like a similar bitterness. It would mix very well. It could be a pretty decent substitute for coffee if you miss coffee. But yeah, anything else to add, guys?
Dandelions clean toxins out of soil.
That's beautiful.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
They're nice flowers.
So let's let that be our like, what is it? Our aspiration for the day.
Yeah. To be
Yeah.
like the dandelion.
Okay, I only have 1 minute, so I have to make this fast. Guys, click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click that bell. I don't know what the bell does, but it probably gives an angel its wings, so click on it. That dislike button, don't click that one. Go to the comments, leave a comment if you have something to say. Go to this description, because in the description there is a link to my Patreon page where you can help contribute to my channel and make it grow. There's also a link to my website where you can see a backlog of videos, more information, and also you can buy a t-shirt at my website now. I want to give a special shout out to the channel Smarter Every Day. Smarter Every Day is a mega contributor on Patreon. They're really helping me out. If you like what I'm doing with fruit, check out his channel because it basically covers everything involving science. It's really interesting. Also around there should be a couple of videos right here. These are the videos to my next week's episode if it's up, and last week's episode where you can check that out. I still have 3 seconds, guys, so thank you so much. Bye-bye.